Hello. Wahoo crew, what up? Let me adjust the screen a little bit. All right, that looks good. Welcome to this 30-minute flow. We're just going to rock it out, get the day going, make it a better day by bringing in movement, breath, and awareness. So meet me in child's pose. Taking knees wide, taking forehead and heart down to the ground, extending the arms long, start to breathe into your back body. Really feel that expansion of the back body. So you're rooting down through the fronts of your big toes, breathing horizontally, opening up the lats. Bring your hands into flexion. Point your fingertips to the sky, pressing the wrists into the mat. Ground the palms. Start to slither forward onto your belly. Inhale, lift up for baby cobra. We rise. Really press through the pelvis. Take the gaze to the left and take the gaze to the right. Inhale, rise up a little higher. Lift chest and chin. Look up. And as you exhale, tuck your toes. Rise all the way to downward facing dog. 5 breaths. You want to be able to tune into the sound of your breath. Feel expansion and contraction. Feel the heels rooting down. Two more breaths. Press through the base of the thumb and the pinky fingers. Press the tail high. Gaze forward. Take a walk or a hop. Top of the mat. Rise to flat back as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Arms wide. We sweep it all the way up. Reaching high. Looking up. Hands to the heart. Step the feet together, sink down into a chair, Utkatasana. Hands are at the heart. Really get low, squeeze internally. Reach your hands down to the mat. Try to touch the earth. And then inhale, arms high. Stay in chair for 3. Squeeze the belly in, 2. And exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step the left foot back. Toes go wide. We inhale up, warrior 2. So hips, heart, and chest open. Sink into right knee. Arms come overhead. Straighten the arms, straighten the front knee. Exhale, sink down. 2 more, rise. And sink. Rise. And get low. Side angle, right elbow either to the knee, left arm reaching, or right fingers inside, right arch. Left hand reaches long. 3 belly breaths, sink into right knee. Circle down. Feel that breath leading the way. Hands on opposite side. Step for plank. Big inhale. Exhale, slow descent. Chaturanga Dandasana. Scoop it for your back bend. Maybe it's cobra still. Maybe you rise for seal or up dog. Open chest, open chin. Exhale takes you to down dog. 3 breaths. Heels rooted. Head release. Bend knees, left foot comes forward. Set up warrior 2, so you pivot your back heel down. Rise to open. Body, chest, and heart point to the right. Reach up, arms high, left leg straight. Exhale, sink down, palms to the earth. Inhale up. Lengthen all limbs. Exhale, sink. One more, rise. And sink down. Side angle, either elbow to left knee or fingers inside left arch. Reach your right arm long. We rotate the ribs open for 3 belly breaths. Straight back leg. Roll your left knee open. And slow windmill. Right hand down. Step it back for plank. Inhale big. Lower slow. Scoop it for a back bend. Heart, chest, and chin open. Look up, smile. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths, heels to root. Broad shoulders. Shake your head no. Last 2 breaths. Yeah, long limbs. Gaze forward, walk or hop, light. Rise flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. Reverse your swan dive, arms up. We reach up, we lengthen through the arms, we lengthen through the legs. Palms to touch, interlace, flip the palms to the sky. Lean to the left. Inhale, center. Lean to the right. Inhale, center. Sweep the hands down. Bring them behind you to interlace your fingers. Lift through the chest, lift through the chin. Squeeze scapulas on the back of your body. Feet are hips distance. You can take a little bend into the knees and then open into the back bend. Slide those interlaced fingers down your leg. Inhale, neutral. Fold forward. Hands stay interlaced. Thumbs descend to the ground. Release the shoulders for 3. Big exhale to release. 2. And 1. Arms come to the mat. We step the left foot back. Keep the back heel lifted. Rise up, crescent lunge. Arms reach up. We find a neutral body. Bend that back knee a little bit. And then take the arms out to the side, palms up. Turn the palms to the sky. Broaden through the chest for 3. Heart meridian open. 2. And 1. Arms high. Take that left hand to the mat. Open the right arm to the sky. Twist to open. Look towards the back of the mat. And release. Step right foot to 3-legged dog all the way to the sky. Lift it up. Tap the right toes to the mat. And as you inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Get a little bounce. So you're a little jump. Left foot jumps. Nice. Bring it down. Plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale to your back bend wherever you want to be. Chest and heart open. Take your gaze to the left. Take your gaze to the right. Take your gaze to center. Open chest. Down dog. 3 breaths. Pumping the belly. Head release. Right foot stays rooted. Left leg goes high. So your left leg is your lever. You're going to kick it up to the sky and hop your right foot. So bring the left toes to touch the mat. Bring them all the way up for 3-legged. Use that upper leg to lift you up. Yeah. Step left foot forward. Crescent lunge. Back heel stays lifted and we rise. Arms high for a moment. Get low. Arms open, palms to the sky. Think of externally rotating. So we're almost bringing pinkies to the back wall. Open the heart meridian. Back knee can bend slightly. Feel flexion for 3, 2, and 1. Hands to the mat. Step forward, forward fold. Bow. Exhale, grab your legs and bow deep. Reverse your swan dive to rise, scooping arms high, hands to the heart. Pause and stand in mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel your breath flowing. Walk your feet together close. Sink into chair. Hold low in chair, Utkatasana. Start to lift the left knee and then step it back. Big wide stance, warrior two. Turn your heart and your hips to the left. Right knee is straight and bent and forward. Straighten. Turn the right toes in, left toes to the back of the mat. Sink into warrior two, left side. Keep your body pointing to the side. Get low in that knee. Straighten the left knee. Bring the hands and the body to point towards the left leg. Hands to the earth. Hop the right leg to the sky. So you're in standing splits. Your left foot is rooted. Your right leg is reaching. Breathe and dive. Bring that right foot down. Squeeze the feet together. Drop the tail into chair. Sweep the arms up. Hands to prayer. Really squeeze towards midline. Tuck the tail. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And start to balance right foot. Pull that left knee up. Step it back. Big warrior two. Hands stay at prayer. We turn the body to the left. Sink into right knee. Straighten right knee. Pivot right toes to the long edge of the mat. Pivot left toes to the top of the mat. Bend into left knee. Body stays pointing to the opening of the legs. Hands in prayer. Straighten left leg. Turn the body to point over left leg. Hands to the mat. Hop the right leg high. Standing splits. Really hop that leg high. Bring it down. Walk your feet wide as the mat. Lower your tail. Squat it out. So the knees are only as wide as the toes. Don't make your toes too wide. You don't want to overstretch. Take your tops of your hands to press. So you're reversing that prayer. Thumbs point away from the body now. Pinkies are pressing into sternum. And we're pressing those tops of the hands together. Nice stretch for the wrist. Lift up through the chest. Maybe you can connect the tips of the thumbs. Breathe 3 breaths. Ground into the pelvis. Feel the breath cleansing the mind, cleansing the body. Last big breath in squat. Hands to the mat. Really strong hands. You can rock slightly forward. Get those knees into your outer triceps and come for crow. So your gaze comes forward. There's a lot of squeezing the knees into the triceps. Ground the feet. Step or hop to plank. Pressing those hands into the mat. Roll the heels to the right. Lift the left arm. Stay if you want. If you want to play with tree, lift that left knee to the sky. Connect the left toes to the right inner leg. Bring it down. Switch sides. Left hand is the rooted. Right arm goes high. Take that right foot for tree legs. Vasisthasana. Open. Breathe. And release. Full plank. Lower slow. Inhale to your back bend. If you're in up dog, lower your quads to the mat. So this is seal. You have a softening and a release through the low body. Bend the left knee. Think of the left toes touching the crown of the head. Reach the gaze up. Release left leg. Bend right knee. Really press through your hands, press through your arms to get the right toes close to the head. Release. Press back child's pose where we began. We roll over the knees. Soften for 5 breaths. Check in with yourself. Center the mind into the breath, into the body. Let the breath be complete. Do not rush them. Any wishes, manifestations you're calling in, call them in now, call them in here. Bring those arms forward, forearms on the ground. Shift forward and see about the shoulders and the elbows being in line. So you really don't want your elbows winging out. You want them directly underneath the shoulders. So your humerus is strong and stacked. Interlace your fingers. Round your spine into cat. Walk your knees together and place the crown of the head on the ground. So you're getting the very top of the head, that lotus, that 1,000-petaled lotus, to connect into the mat. Press a lot into the forearms, and then tuck your toes and lengthen the tail up, taking it into a variation on dolphin, a prep for headstand. So if you have headstand in your practice, you can go up. If you don't, you can lift one leg and try for that. Breathe. Try not to compress the neck. Keep pressing into the forearms. So the neck is actually long. The crown of the head is even floating. Like I could slide a piece of paper underneath your head between the earth and the head. For 3. Breathe a lot. 2. And come down slow and graceful. Take it back into child's pose, letting the lymph and the blood return to the heart. Come up slow to hero's pose, seated on your heels. Take the left ear to the left shoulder. Left fingers come over to the right collarbone, just south of the right collarbone, and give a little rub. So you're rubbing lateral and medial to the bottom of your clavicle. Beautiful. Release, head to center, head to the right. Bow that right ear towards right shoulder. Right fingers come up to underneath left clavicle, clavicular region. A lot of the neck muscles will connect here. So we're going to rub medial and lateral just underneath the left collarbone. 2 more. And release. Head to center, rise up to your knees, arms high. Sweep the hands all the way behind you to your low back. Fingers point up to the sky. So you're pressing into your hands. Hands are in flexion. This is also a beautiful wrist stretch. Squeeze the elbows together. Press into the knees and start to come for camel. So it can be light, it can be deep. Listen to your body. Don't overdo it. For 3, 2, and 1. Come up to neutral. Arms sweep all the way up. Hands come back to the mat into table. Cat pose. Plow pose. One more in each direction. Round. And release. Take it into neutral spine. Flatten your back. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Bring your right arm and your left leg out and floating. Exhale, bend at the knee and the elbow. Take them to the side for 3, 2, and 1. Full extension, reach. Take the right hand back, grab the left foot, press that foot to the sky. Breathe. Release back to table. Inhale to cat. Exhale to cow. Open your mouth. Flat spine. Left arm extend. Right leg back. So we get as long as we can. Try not to sag in the middle. Out to the side, we bend elbow and knee. Counterbalancing. Reach and side. Reach and side. Full extension. Reach back for the bind. Grab the foot. Press it high. Open chest. Open chin. And release. Cat pose. Inhale. Cow pose. Open mouth. Beautiful. Cross those shins. Come back to seated on your bum. Knees are crossed. Traditional Sukhasana. Hands to the knees. Sway right to left to get the sit bones rooted, making space underneath. Inhale, arms high. Left hand grounds. We lean to the left. Reach. Right arm reaches long. Palm is pointing to the earth. Think of bringing your right shoulder to your left knee. So it's a big cat pose with a twist. Exhale to fold. And walk it through center all the way to the right. Right hand grounds, left arm comes up. So we start with the lateral side body open. Reach, left palms pointing down. Then think of bringing your left shoulder to your right knee as you open the back body, close the front body. Inhale, rise up, arms to the sky. Take your arms alongside your body. Make little fists around your thumb. So your thumbs are inside the fingers are squeezing the thumb. Feet stay crossed, but we rock back to pop the legs up. So we're really squeezing those forearms into the ribs and give a couple pulses to the legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recross the legs in the opposite directions, hands to the knees. Circle the body to the right. Keeping those knees crossed in this seated meditation, rounding and rolling out the spine. 3, relax your head and your jaw. 2, last circle, and 1. Take it back to center, arms forward, palms up. So we're receiving this energy. Rock back, keep those ankles crossed, pop your legs up. As you pulse your legs, start to pull the energy, scooping it into your heart. Pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs open. Should feel delicious. Hands to the knees. Start to fold down. You can reach your hands to your feet. Keep your hands on your legs. This is going to prevent the back from rounding. So keep your gaze slightly forward. And keep your hands on your legs and keep bowing from your heart. So if you feel your head is lower than the heart, take your gaze forward and bow from the heart. Breathe a lot. Shoulders release. Slightly pressing legs open. Feet are in flexion. 3 more breaths. Rise up slowly. Bend that right knee, bring the right heel into the groin. Bend that left knee, but take the left heel to the lateral outside left hip. And see if you can point your left toes. If that's not possible, you can keep the foot in flexion. Turn your body to the right and slowly start to bow down over that right knee, softening and walking your arms forward. Settle the weight of the body, settle the breath. Long, deep breathing, soft throat, soft chin. Use your inhale to come all the way up. Take a twist deeper so the right hand roots behind you, left hand roots into that right knee as you spiral to the right. Breathe. Slowly to unwind. Left leg unwinds first. Right leg swings around so the right heel is close to the right hip. Left heel comes into the groin. Turn the body to point to the left leg and slowly lower down. So there is compression. We're bowing the torso, the soft organs of the abdomen into the left leg. Hold a lot. Soften everything down. Inhale to rise slow. Take the left hand behind you, right hand into the left knee, and really twist to the back. Slow to unwind. Release the right leg first. Take that foot to the mat. Release the left leg second. Hands come behind you to support you, and then we just drop knees right and left. Right. See if you can really touch down and left. 3, 2, 1. Ground the feet. Reach forward and slowly lower down. You can pause anywhere in between, getting to the mat and rise back up, lower back down, rise back up. This time come all the way down, squeeze your knees into the chest. Press your feet into the mat. We'll take one bridge or full wheel if that's in your practice, just one, and we hold the posture for 5 breaths. So once you get up there, use an inhale to rise. Hold the posture, stabilize, and channel 5 breaths. When you've done 5 breaths, come down slow. Take your feet, soles of the feet to touch, knees open, and rest your arms wide. 5 belly breaths, breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel the sound, hear the sound of your breath. Last breath, sigh it out. Beautiful. If you have the time to take an elongated shavasana, allow yourself that luxury, right? So if you can stay in shavasana, do that. Stay a little longer. I'm signing off. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope your practice fueled your inspiration and all of the manifesting that you're doing today. Namaste.